Hello everyone, it's Lady Artemis and I am back to show you part 2 of the making your travel size book of shadows. So I brought out some paper and I'm actually making this book of shadows for a friend of mine, Gabby Kleck1, and I pulled out paper that I think would be a great cover. And this is from K and I think it was K and G. Let me just double check. Hold on. Oh no, it's from K and Company, and it's K and Company kind of. Well, this is keys that I'm going to use in this too. So I went to Michael's and I got some stuff. So this one spoke to me the most for Gabby, and because she likes fairies, and it kind of looks like some of the flowers might be fairies, or there might be a fairy in this, but you can't tell because they're hidden, you know. So this is why I chose this one, and there's tons of beautiful paper in this K&G packet. But so I also got brown. This is only $1. Brown ink, so that we can distress some of the papers. And then I got extra strength bond craft glue, and I was trying to look for the liquid glass. Sorry, hold on one second. Alright, so I got this, and I made 10 of these, if you remember from our last video. So I also got some cardstock paper, and it looks like parchment. So that's why I got it, and it comes in a couple of different colors. And I also pulled out some paper that I thought that would go well with the cover and the style of the book. So there's some that, you know. Okay. And so, what we're going to do is measure, probably open this up because we got to put it inside too, 1/8 of an inch from the edges, and that's how we're going to determine what size we want. That goes for the loose part on here, and I'll show you what I mean when I start doing it. So I'm going to go and do that, and I will be right back to show you that. Hello everybody. Okay, so I've gotten my paper ready, and this, you know, was the same paper that I cut up before. But what I did was I took some water, and then I wet the edges of the paper that I wanted it to be my length or whatnot. And then I took the, don't even remember what the name of these are, these little stamp pigments. And I have it also in blue and this purple one. So, those, you know, I just kind of matched it with whatever color I wanted, and they came out like this, which I really like. And so it'll go in there like this, and then I'll have the flap ones too. And I made a bunch of them, but it's still not enough because we're making 10 pages, and it's going to have flippy pages too that will tie in some paper that we'll be making look antique-ish with tea and stuff. So I'll show you how to do that as well. And so what we're going to do is move this aside and take your first one and grab your glue. So here's my glue, and just going to glue it all over. All the edges and in between. So a lot of glue. Okay, that's why I got the big pack. Alright, so then you'll just tip it over and doesn't let you move very. Alright, and then you just put it down like that. And then, I mean, you don't have to have a bone folder, but this is what you use popsicle stick and just smooth it down. And, you know, it really doesn't matter if these things stick up because that's, you know, the look of it anyway. Alright, and then you'll take your first, let me see which ones I want to use. Let me see which ones look better. So this is page 1. So page 1 is, this part is going to be attached to the book, the actual cover part. So you want to leave this part alone, okay? So what I'll do is first, I like it that way, so I will just bend this down and take the glue and glue these edges here. So we're going to glue it down like that, okay? So I'm just going to put some glue on this too. Extra glue it. Alright, and then you kind of want to match your page that you have down already. Alright. Take your popsicle stick and smooth it out. Alright. Flip it open. See? I just flipped it open. And then you're going to take your other side that you've chosen and make sure if you have any directions that you have cut it in the right direction and as well as laying it down in the right direction. So, you know, just take a look on both sides so you know what it's going to look like on both sides when you lay it down. Alright, and then you just glue it on this edge. I'm going to glue it on this edge. And then I'm also going to glue this paper because this is all going together. See, we need a lot of glue. Alright, and I'm also going to glue this part too. Alright, so just match it up like that. Glue down. You can use your bone folder, or popsicle stick, or whatever you have around. Just make sure you don't use something that will pull the color of whatever you're using off onto it. So you've got your page like that. And so you can write whatever you want on there or whatever. We'll go into the decorating details later and how we're going to do that. So we're also going to put one on this little foldy thing down here too. So I'm just going to move some of this stuff out of the way so I can push this up. I have limited room here. Okay, so I'm just going to push this up so you can see it. And then just choose another color that you want to use. So you've got this one, and then you can use an off color if you want, or a brown. So I'm just looking to see which one. I already used the flower one, so I'm going to look and see what else we got here. Sorry, maybe I should have thought of this before, but better to go as we go so you can kind of see how I'm doing this anyway. So here we go. Okay, so I'll use this one. And so we're just going to do the same thing again, except for it's going to flip like that. Okay? So, and then the cool thing about this this Book of Shadows is we'll be able to stick tags in there and stuff, or whatever you want to stick in there, but I'll show you that later as well. So kind of pick what you want to go on this. So I'm going to have this purple laying on that, so just glue it like that. Kind of matches the other pages. And then we'll take our other one and glue all that. So just get close to the edges as you can. Okay, whoopsie. Butterfingers. Alright, and then I'll do this side too. Alright. That, get your popsicle stick, move it out. And I'm going to glue this little part down here. You can do that with all your little stuff. So we've got that. So when we're opening our book, we've got this flap right here and this flap right here. Or you can do it this way. So, you know. So we've got this other side. And we can just do the same thing right here. So, I'm just going to go with, let's see, we've got purple on this side. We can go with this green one here. Get it as close to the edge as you possibly can. And go crazy with the glue in the middle. Alright. Flip it over. Popsicle stick. Flatten it down. If you missed any edges, you can kind of like feel it. It's, you know, coming back up or whatever. But, I mean, it looks nice, you know, a little bit too if it's the loose edges, you know. Makes it look antiquish and stuff. So, alright, so we're going to make one for this flap too, so it flaps in and out like that. If you don't want to do that, you can just let's see, I'll grab one of these flower things and kind of cut it to make it look, you know, go in there like that. So I'll show you that. So I'm just going to eyeball it like that, and I'll show you how to do the water thing. So I've just got a cup of water right here, And here is the little thing. So I'm just going to rub it on the edges like that. And then you want to get it nice and, you know, moist. You'll see the colors changing on it like that. I mean, you know, so you can tell that it's wet. So I'll move that back away over here. And then once, you know, just start peeling. There's no really science to this. Just don't leave the squared edges, basically. Alright, and then you take your desired color of ink, and I'm just using brown for this one, and just go and distress the edges like that. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything, just make it the way you like it and the way you think it will look good. Alright, so I've done that. And then it'll go on here like this. So you can put like a title on here or whatever you want on there. So we'll just glue this down right there. Or you can even add pages in there too. And I will show you that on a later video. But right now we're just going to get the pages together. Okay, and here's your thing like that. This one's sticking there. Making sure that one's pretty good. Okay. Alright. So they're pretty sticking pretty well. When that dries, it'll look pretty cool, I think. So you've got your first page. So this is sticking to the actual book cover. And then you've got yours, and then we're gonna like poke holes in there and put more paper in here for writing, whatever, loose paper. And this will kind of be like a folding thing. And then you've also got stuff to stick it in here as well. So let's move on to the next one. I'm just